Hello beautiful souls, it's Karen at Soul Magic 99 here, and I wanted to do a reading. Well, I woke up this morning with this in my head to do this reading today, which is a rebirth, a reawakening of the divine feminine within all of us. So whether you're a man or a woman, it's about honouring that divine feminine side of yourself, okay? Because yesterday was a very powerful portal, the 555 portal. There is actually another one this month on the 23rd, which is very unusual. So it shows you the energies and the power for there to be two portals. There's, you know, more light codes, more light energy coming into the planet. So the earth is raising its vibration, and it's the time for light workers and star seeds to help anchor these light codes, to shine your light in the world, to really help others as well, to raise their vibration, to anchor in the light codes into the crystalline grid of Mother Earth. And Mother Gaia's frequency is rising at this time. She is ascending. And this is measured on the Schumann resonance. You can look that up online, okay? It's definitely, the Schumann resonance shows the vibration of Mother Gaia, and it is rising. So that means that all of us that live on the planet are ascending at this time as well. And the planet will only support those at a raised vibration. And it won't, be able to accept lower density energies after a certain period of time. Yesterday I took in a powerful online ritual to do with the 555 portal. It's very, very powerful, and it's transformational. You know, a lot of us are going through transformation. Whether you took part in any sort of ritual or anything, you're going to be feeling the energies. You're going to be feeling the power, because we're coming into the new 5D Earth. We're coming into the golden age. I'm not sure how long that will take to get there, and it may seem that we're far from that at this time. But there are many, many people awakening on this planet at this time. So I also wanted to get some Atlantis messages, so we got those in here as well, because Atlantis was the last time of the golden age, and the way that they live their lives is like a template for how we can live our lives. In ancient times, the divine feminines were very powerful. You know, they had a lot of power. There were some very powerful divine feminines, so we're going to tap into their energy. But over time, the divine feminines lost their power in the world. You know, there were witch hunts and things like that, and the feminine strengths and things were seen as wicked and evil, and we came into that strong masculine energies, which we've been in for centuries, and the masculine became dominant in the world. But the new divine feminines are coming back stronger. But it's about having that balance within all of us. We all have that masculine and feminine side within all of us, whether you're a man or a woman. And we need to balance that within ourselves. And a lot of men, you know, in the male energy are very much in the masculine. They have neglected or forgotten about their feminine side. But as the feminine energy becomes more powerful, we need to come into that balance and have the balance within us all, because that will really help all of us to have that balance within us, the masculine and the feminine. And it's time to honour the divine feminine within us. Her love, her wisdom, her compassion, her empathy, her nurturing energies. These are all the positive aspects of divine feminines, and there's probably many more. And I'm going to finish off the message with messages from one of the most powerful divine feminines, Mother Mary. So let's start the messages. So I wanted to see what divine feminines wanted to come through today. So we got the goddess Isis, the goddess of magic. Sexual energy is sacred. My pleasure is prayer that brings me back to life. So yes, honour that side of yourself. Honour that sexual side of yourself. That is part of who you are as a human. So we're going to find out a bit more about Isis. So let's have a look at that. She embodies the pure magic of devoted love. She was an ancient Egyptian goddess of love, fertility, resurrection and magic. Her temples line the Nile Delta from the 4th century BCE to the 4th century CE, with the closing of the temple at Philae. The priests and priestesses were known as for their miraculous healing powers. She was the daughter of Geb, god of the earth, and Nut, goddess of the sky. She married her brother Osiris, and when he was murdered, his body parts were scattered all over the earth. She searched tirelessly to remember him and then use her sexual energy to bring him back to life. Osiris's death and rebirth were celebrated annually, and Isis gave birth to their son Horus and became worshipped as the ideal wife and mother. The association with magic originates with the sun god Ra. Isis created the first snake in order for it to bite Ra, and in his pain and near death he gave her his secret name, so she could revive him. She then became more powerful than Ra and possessed the magic to heal and to prolong life, or to give back to life to the dead. When your soul selects this card, the sexual energy that creates life can be used to sustain it. It's significant that she brings Osiris back to life by making love to him. The metaphor is that uniting life and death, body and soul, masculine and feminine, heaven and earth, a rebirth or a resurrection occurs. The sexual energy that sex inspires exists within each of us, all the time, latent and waiting to be utilised to create more life. Often our sexual energy and power is feared or neglected and unacknowledged. It's a powerful life force, and Isis wants us to integrate it more fully. It doesn't require a partner to activate it. It takes an awareness that it exists and the remembering of our heart to our head, our body to our soul. It takes activating the energy of our root chakra and unite it with the crown chakra. Isis is a call for us to allow our sexuality to infuse and enhance all that we say and do. She is a sacred reminder that sex is holy, and what makes it holy isn't marriage or a certain combination of male or female. Sex is made sacred through presence, through our capacity to become fully embodied. Intention. Sexual energy is sacred. My pleasure is a prayer that brings me back to life. That's beautiful. So don't forget to really tap into your sexual energies, okay? It's very powerful. And then we've got Zhu Zhengying, I'm sorry if I don't pronounce that right, the mystic of peace. I am peace. When my mind is clear, the way is clear. So yes, it's important to live a peaceful life, isn't it? To be at peace in your life. So let's get her message. She embodies the unwavering tranquility that exists deep beneath the turbulence of thoughts. She was a 12th century Taoist mystic and poet. The night before her son's birth, she dreamt she was immersed in red mist. This is an auspicious sign in Chinese culture. The title given to her as a master was Free Human of Mystic Peace. The emphasis in her poetry was the power inherent in stillness. The secret of the receptive, she writes, must be sought in stillness. The way, or Taoism, is a spiritual practice of clearing the mind so that when we take action, it isn't from the ego, it's from the source of life itself. When your soul selects a card, Albert Einstein said, "We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Clarity only comes from clarity." There is a peace and calm that exists far beneath the constant banter most of us listen to all day within our minds. Jungian author Clarissa Pinkola Estes calls it the river beneath the river. It's the steady flow of the universal life force that wants us to reach our goal if we can only get still enough to merge with it. Wu Wei in Taoism translates as doing nothing. It's the sacred feminine art of trusting the force of life that exists within all of us. She mastered this spiritual practice by calming her mind and experiencing the still centre that's at the eye of every storm. This is a call for us to be still, to do nothing, then shift our awareness. Come out of this current state of mind we're in before making any further decisions. We only take action when what is moving us is the force of love at the heart of everything. Intention. I am at peace. When my mind is clear, the way is clear. And then we have Akhilanda, the goddess of never not broken. She was the essence of the phoenix, the indestructible energy that embraces change. She knows everything is conspiring to transform into more love and light. She's an elusive goddess from Hindu mythology. I can't pronounce her name, but her name means female power or goddess, and never not broken. She is a goddess never not broken. She can never be broken because she always is. She is the embodiment of what we try to avoid, the dissolution of our ego's identity. She is powerful. She shows us where our energy is trapped, where we've been stifled in routines or others' expectations, and she whispers the liberation we will experience once we let ourselves break open and allow the new expression of ourselves to come through. Many of us spend a lot of energy to try not to break or fall apart. We resist grief, our heartbreak. We deny the need to change. Something sideswipes us and shatters us who we think we are. Here's what Akilanda reminds us. Vulnerability is our greatest strength. If we are always broken, we can never break. Akilanda is the most intimate and personally powerful goddess because she meets us in those moments when we can feel most alone, most exposed and most afraid. She models how to thrive in the midst of change. She uses pain to joyfully and purposely transform. She sees everything as an opportunity to release what isn't serving her, and she knows that being broken isn't a failure. We are here to let our ideas of ourselves go in flames. So beneath the ashes, the core of who we truly are arises. And we remember it's not the heart that ever breaks, it's the ego. The heart only ever expands. Intention. Everything happens for my liberation. I choose to become only more love. Beautiful, beautiful messages. And then we have Marguerite Porete, the mystic of divine love. Love is divine, and I am nothing except love. So we are all here to love. She was a French beguine born in the mid-13th century. It was a spiritual revival among women in the late Middle Ages that emphasised an imitation of Christ's life. These holy women came together in semi-monastic communities. They were not nuns, and they didn't take formal vows and could leave at any point, but they had shared spiritual intention. She wrote a spiritual masterpiece called The Mirror of Simple Souls, and it reveals the spiritual process she went through to be transformed by divine love. I am God, says love, for love is God and God is love, and this soul is God by the condition of love. The Bishop of Cambrai deemed her work heretical and condemned it to be burned. She was ordered to stop circulating a book and recant her ideas, but she refused. She was arrested as a relapsed heretic and free spirit, and she was trialed by the Catholic Church. She maintained the truth that soul has no other will but God's, and when the soul is united with God's love, this state of union comes the soul to transcend the contradictions of this world. She suggested we can be transformed by divine love into love itself, which isn't separate from God, and that no outside source is needed. She was burned at the stake in 1310. The Mirror of Simple Souls gained in popularity and was distributed anonymously until 1946. Wow. There's nothing more powerful than remembering we are love, and there's nothing and no one outside of us that is needed in order to realise this. It's between our experience of the divine and our own soul. We can let go of what we think we need to prove or what we think we need to be in order to receive love, because we remember we are love, and then we stand in the truth. Marguerite is a courageous truth teller, and the truth of her experience is that love alone can free us. Not the love another might give us, not the love of family or friends, but the true source of love for us in the fact that we are a soul, and the soul is in union with the divine. Love has no beginning, no end, no limit, and I am nothing except love. This is the time to own and to know this truth more fully. It is the most profound, radical act we can ever take, knowing the love we already are. Intention. Love is divine and I'm nothing except love. We are all beautiful beings of love and we are all here to learn lessons of love, especially self-love. So now we've got a message from Isis. We've got flower of life, divine creativity and manifestation. Let's put the light on here, it's a bit dingy. You are entering a fertile period of your life. Focus on your innate creativity and how potent this is becoming and watch it grow. You are guided to think of yourself as a creative being and to surrender your control over how things will manifest and instead allow them to do so. Don't resist change. Instead, flow and let it happen. Now is the time for your blossoming. Flower of Life Incantation. This incantation can be done before any visualization or affirmation as a closing ritual to boost your creative manifestation. Flower of Life, circles repeating, manifestation now increasing, creativity flowing fast, with power of the universe vast. The whole within a grain of sand, manifestation forms from this hand, with unconditional love so wise, uniting power of earth and skies. Flower of Life, circles increasing, the energy grows through this speaking. Beautiful. So you're going to have a time of increased creativity at this manifestation. So what's your thoughts at this time? So always remember you are a creature of spirit, you know, your soul, we are, our true essence is soul, spirit, we're here on the 3D to learn lessons. Remember to have that pleasure in your life, in whatever way that is for you. Find that pleasure. And you are ascending right now. This is a period of ascension. And you're going to have that light, that transcendence about you to really help others at this time. So don't be afraid to shine your light. And whatever you desire, whatever you desire for yourself, use your manifestation abilities to bring that into fruition because you deserve your desires. And know that you have that inner strength, okay, to overcome any obstacles. And find that inner peace. Be peaceful within yourself at this time. Okay, find that peace. And yes, you are going through a transformation right now, so be kind to yourself. We have the goddess Hathor, receptivity. Allow yourself to receive, and this will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. So that is pure divine feminine essence, to be in that receptive energy. The masculine energy is the action orientated energy, but the feminine energy is about being receptive, to allow yourself to receive. And I know a lot of us in this modern world, the feminines, we find it difficult, don't we, to be in that receptive energy, but focus on that. We have Diana, focus, intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings and actions. Focus on your target and you will make your mark. So this is about setting those intentions for yourself. What is it you want to manifest in your life? Okay. And your thoughts, your feelings and actions should all tie in with that. We have Freya, bold. Unleash your adventurous side. Take risks and be daring. So yes, don't be afraid to take risks. Ostara, fertility. It's the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas and give birth to new conditions. So beautiful, yes, it's the beginning of something, creating something. And we have Nematona, sacred space. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. So maybe make a place in your own home where you can have a little altar, where you can, do your prayers, do your blessings, do your gratitudes. A centre to focus on that. And we've got Mary Magdalene here, unconditional love. Love yourself, others and every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. So yes, it's all about the love. And we have Goddess of the Earth. An idea connected to imagination, creativity and nature is coming your way. So don't forget to ground yourself, really get grounded. I woke up today feeling very, very dizzy for some reason. And I had to remember to ground myself. So ground yourself into Mother Gaia, really anchoring your energy into the earth at this time. We've got Goddess of Oneness. Someone you love is thinking fondly of you at this moment, okay? So that's a beautiful message. Goddess of Knowledge. Start to apply what you already know. Trust your intuition. So tap into your intuition, you know, tap into your higher self. Really connect with your own ancient wisdom within and trust in that. The more you use it, the more you can trust it. And we have Goddess of Psychic Protection. What you believe, you create. No one can harm you. So yes, have that in your mind that whatever, you know, whatever's going on around you, just believe that nobody can harm you, okay? And put this cloak of protection around yourself. So let's look at some Atlantean energy. So we've got Atlantis Miracle Mission Soul Group. So yes, a lot of us could be part of the same soul group. We're here at the moment to help this planet anchor the light codes, as I say, to really help the planet ascend, help others ascend. And we all volunteered to be here, okay? If you're, you know, ascending, if you're spiritual in any way, you know, we all chose to be here. This is a mission, okay, to really help this planet. And we got justice. Truth prevails in the end. So the truth comes out, okay? There's been a lot of lies and, you know, falsehoods on this planet, a lot of, you know, dark energies, but the truth will come out, okay? The truth will be seen. And again, love. Divine love is calling you. So always work with the essence of love, you know, always be in the energy of love, because that's our true essence. And we've got third eye. My psychic senses remember the way. So again, you know, remember to tap into your intuition, okay, your higher self. The more you use it, the more you can trust it. And we've got Crystal Keeper, unlock sacred secrets. So as I said, within you, I feel there are secrets. You might have some memories coming to the surface, or you might get visions or dreams about some of your gifts might be coming to the fore at this time. There could be gifts that you've had in other lifetimes that you're going to start to be able to tap into at this time. Dolphin, playtime is an important part of your healing. So the dolphins are a beautiful lesson for us, aren't they? About the joy, happiness, fun, having that playtime, that light-hearted energy. And it helps attract any miracles into your life, and it helps with manifesting. And we have marriage, commitment to self and others. I mean, back in Atlantean times, they did have marriage ceremonies, and they stayed together. You know, they did stay together for their lifetimes. They committed, you know, it's a very sacred thing. So we've got cooperation. These are the Atlantean times. So golden times of Atlantis, everyone cooperated selflessly for the highest good and the benefit of all. They pooled everything, produce, gifts, skills and work. All was offered with love to the community. There was no such thing as money because each family only took what it needed, and there was plenty. So what can you share today? Okay, cooperate in a vision greater than yourself. So these, you know, are major things. Cooperation was a major thing at that time. And we got materialization. The Magi and some specially trained priests were able to manifest items from the spiritual realms, and they achieved total clarity about what they wanted, and they focused on the most intricate details and were able to hold it in their mind. Because everything is made of energy, they could draw the energy from the higher dimensions into the denser vibration and fashion it into a physical object. The power was used to serve the people. So again, I think this is a manifestation. This is a, you know, a higher principle of that manifestation. Okay, they could manifest things, you know, instantly, and I think a lot of us are going to be able to start doing that. We've got birth crystals. When babies were born in the golden age, crystals from their home planet materialized, and because all humans go through the veil of amnesia on incarnation, people were unable to remember their stellar origins. But when they held their birth crystals, they made an unconscious connection with home and felt a sense of peace and comfort that helped them during their time on Earth. So you're guided to strengthen your connection with home, which is your stellar origins. A lot of you could be star seeds, and you could connect with people on this planet that you've known in other lifetimes. We've got clairvoyance. All the Atlanteans of the Golden Age were clairvoyant. Their third eyes were fully open. They could see the invisible realms, the angels, spirit guides, unicorns, and nature spirits, and communicated with animals and plants. Because they could see auras, their intuition was finely honed, and they were aware of feelings and energies of everyone. This awareness promoted compassion and caring, because nothing could be hidden. Everyone was open, honest, and truthful. There are many ways of seeing with inner vision. You may psychically see pictures, or you may sense, or you may know. It's time to develop your third eye and trust your intuition. So again, you're being guided to really trust your intuition at this time. In Golden Atlantis, people enjoyed simple fun and laughter. They loved to play games, sports, dance, socialise, for this is how they exchanged energy. Leisure time was most important in making life a pleasure and delight, and a capacity for joy and lightness enabled them to maintain their high frequency. So this is so true. This card suggests you build leisure time into your life, have fun, do things that enable you to relax and laugh, and socialise with people who are happy and interesting, and look at challenges from a higher perspective and take delight in all the good in the world. So lighten up and laugh today. The fifth dimension. In the golden years, the people maintained a fifth dimensional frequency by living in accordance with the higher spiritual values, which was, do unto others as you would have them act towards you. As a result, they were all loving, welcoming, fair, cooperative and generous, and they aspired to live in love. Your guidance is to ask yourself how I would like to be treated and act towards others accordingly. If you want someone to see your side, make sure you listen to theirs, and this enables you to maintain a higher perspective in life, which helps you rise into the fifth dimension. So I've always tried to do this in my life, so it's a very good motto. Treat others as you wish to be treated. So we've got Commander Ashtar here, call to action. Take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. So yeah, be a leader in the life, really help others. Isis again, magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. So yeah, confirmation on that again. Mahavatabhaji, soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. Beautiful. Hilarion, divine healing. Honour your sensitivity. Retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. Beautiful. So always honour your own healing. Saint Germain, karma releasing. Move beyond drama. Create your own path. Make room for good energy. Beautiful. And Master Jesus, forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. So always forgive yourself and forgive others. Always be in the energy of forgiveness. We've got balance. A steady mind is clear and effective. A balanced life results in contentment, health, and flow of inspiring, creative ideas. If you're on a treadmill, your mind becomes dull. When you bring your social, family, spiritual work into equilibrium, new choices and opportunities arise. Your guidance is to watch where you focus your attention and consider how to attain more balance. This will bring you vitality, prosperity, happiness, and a sense of spiritual well-being. I bring all aspects of my life into balance. Beautiful. So some final messages from Mother Mary. Inner child. I nurture the child within me through playfulness and self-care. Gratitude. As I notice and appreciate my blessings, I open the door to more of God's gifts. Tenderness. I am both gentle and powerful, which is the real essence of divine femininity. And enthusiasm. Whatever I'm most passionate about is the direction I follow. So have enthusiasm for your life, for your projects, for your loved ones, whatever it is for you. Live your life with passion and enthusiasm. So hopefully that helps some of you. Many blessings. Take care.